What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? This has gotta be episode 43 of Resident Bummer. Oh, that rhymed. I didn't even realize. That's cool. It's not really, but whatever. As you can tell, the Fulcrum is here. That is so cool. I'm so glad to be back. This is going to be the 44th episode ever released. Episode 0, of course, exists. We are approaching the new year. It's coming up very soon. And a full year of Resident Bummer. That's terrifying. Health check for today is like a 9 out of 10. Clothing check. I'm wearing a Deadpool t-shirt and, wouldn't you know it, a pair of basketball shorts. Clothing, no, I just did that. Are you fucking kidding me? Motivation check. Like, a 6. I don't know. I don't really want to be here. I just want to get this over with. I do have to now read my journal. So, I'll do that. This is going to be Friday, November 14th, set 43, day 1, 4:50 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I play a little bit of Assassin's Creed 2 before heading into work. I finally made it to Venice. I kill a bunch of people there, and then I head into work after changing. Work is really cool today. I'm just kidding. It sucks. I clock off and I head straight over to my sister's place. She asked me to babysit. They take off and I watch my nephew for like 30 minutes until my dad shows up and replaces me. I scurry on home and watch some Community with Penny. She says she is down. I start the stream up. When I am ready, we watch a ton. We watched the Law and Order episode. The Greendale 7 get expelled. Then Abed's crazy therapy session is after that. Eventually, Penny does hop off for the night. And I play some more Assassin's Creed 2 until I go to bed. Set 43, day 2, 6:15 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shave, I shower, I brush, and I continue playing Assassin's Creed 2 afterwards. I know that I am done with I know that I'm done with sequence 11, whatever that means. I killed 9 dudes in Florence at this point. On this day, I guess. Eventually, as I'm streaming, Penny joins and we talk about the game for a little bit. She's playing Persona 3. I'm absolutely put on the spot while I'm trying to finish a parkour puzzle while streaming the game to Penny. I definitely screw up quite a bit, but eventually I assassinate a bunch of people just throughout the day. It's called Assassin's Creed. It's kind of what you do in the game. I get pretty far in the storyline until Penny takes off about an hour later, or maybe more. I can't really remember. It's hard to say. I do say goodbye, though, and end the stream. Keep playing and ask John when we are going to be watching the next video. Arlnot's video. He says Sunday morning he'll be free. I also ask Jack how often he brushes his teeth. He says he brushes them every day. I tell him that I do once a day for myself. After, wait, what? I think, I don't know, I have no idea what this entry means, but I'm just going to read it as I've typed it. After his sister leaves, I say cool and get a little bit high before I head to the mall for music. It's just a friendly little reminder here. I don't know, somebody might actually be listening to this, so I do only smoke THC. It's never anything that's going to kill me, or that's like, I don't know, federally illegal. I think weed still might be illegal on a federal level, but it's like, God, who cares? It's the silliest stuff. I eventually get dressed and drive out to the mall. I park, walk in, and find my bench and listen to a few albums from Yell. I believe it is a French band. Y-E-L-L-E. Yell. So far, pretty good. From what I've heard, I start the first album and I start to journal as I'm going through their albums. I take off from the mall after finishing like 4, I think, of Yell's albums. I drive home and play some more Assassin's Creed 2. I play to the point where I actually finish it. I did ask Penny if she wanted to watch some Community tonight, but she was wrapped up with something else. John says he's going to be free tomorrow morning for watching some Arlenauts stuff. I do start playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the first time ever. Mario fucking dies, like in the beginning. The Pope called a hit on him, but I guess not really. I'm going through Brotherhood right now, and the Pope gets angry because he's like, yeah, I didn't tell you to attack the assassins. You went and killed them yourself, or some shit like that. I don't know. Eventually I turn off the Xbox, lay in bed while watching... Right, I guess I don't turn off the Xbox yet. I lay in bed watching the Regulation Combined Animals draft. I suggest you watch that if you have not seen it. After that, though, I turn off my Xbox and go to sleep, and I'm going to move on to Sunday, November 16th, which is set 43, day 3, 4:50 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I play a little bit more Brotherhood before changing for work. Clock in, say hi to Anna and Pierce, and then I get to working. It stinks, but I'm making money, so eventually Anna does end up leaving. Richard shows up at 1 p.m. and replaces Pierce. I continue working. Eventually I am asked to stay an extra hour to help Ben control his overtime. Oh boy, I stick around with Richard until it's about time to go. I really wanna go badly. I wanna go home. 5:30 p.m. Richard talks to me about Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. This is a very unique game in the series. I have very mixed feelings on that one. It's easily the most different of the Souls games, the most unique. Already got that 100% though. Certainly not going to replay it for any reasons. There's no reason for me to purchase it for the Xbox 360. I don't need achievements that badly. I clock off and drive home. I'm guessing I play some more Assassin's Creed 2. There's no more journal entries for this day, so I go to bed at some point. I don't know. Fuck off. Set 43, day 4. This is Monday, November 17th. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I turn on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to play a little bit more. I am not scheduled to work, so I just hang out all day until I change and drive to the mall. Today, I listened to the first 3 albums of Britney Spears. Very good stuff. The Autumn Goodbye track is a personal favorite of mine, but there were many songs from her that I added. Eventually I take off from the mall, I drive home, and then a few hours later I realize that I need to buy some more weed. I was playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood all day, in case you were wondering. I drive out, pick up my stuff and drive home, and then I listen to a few Regulation Draft episodes. They are pretty good. I throw them on and listen for or if you throw them on and listen for 5 minutes, I promise you'll get sucked in. Eventually, though, I get done eating my pizza and continue playing Brotherhood until I stop playing Brotherhood. I can only kind of play in bursts. I'm not gonna lie, in some ways, it's just as annoying as Assassin's Creed 2. In some ways, it's a little worse, and in a few ways, it's better. I think I'm a little unfair with my criticisms, because I kind of play the game like a retard, and I expect the game to just work for me, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. When I hit a wall and there's a ladder like 2 inches to my left, and I just run up the wall instead of automatically grabbing the ladder, it's like that's something I feel like. Yeah, I guess I slightly missed the ladder, and that's on me, I suppose. But can't you just figure out that I want to go up instead of just fucking humping a wall for like 10 fucking years? God damn. It can't be that hard to. I don't know if the Revelations fixes it, but I hope it does. I haven't started Revelations yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. At some point, I swap over to YouTube and keep watching some Vsauce, and whatever other regulation content I can find. I make some pizza sticks and drizzle some taco sauce on them before eating some ice cream. I head to bed at some point after making some plans with some matches from some dating apps, mainly one. Set 43, day 5, 3:05 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I play some Brotherhood until my dad takes off for the day, so I get dressed for the mall and take off. I find a different bench because it's been so recent, not even 24 hours probably since I went out to the mall last. I go through the next 4 albums from Britney Spears, a lot of great stuff, a lot of ads, and then additions to my playlist, not advertisements, by the way. Something weird happens eventually. Someone comes and sits down right next to me on the bench, and then they just start coughing. And then they just keep coughing. Not like constantly, but like every couple of minutes they'll cough and have a fit for like 10 seconds, just like coughing. Thankfully, this happened right as I finished the last album from Britney, so I take off soon after, get home, and walk the dogs. It's cold out, but the dogs are having a fun time. Somebody needs a poop bag for their dog as I'm walking around, and I toss them one. They tell me thanks. I say, well, I don't say it, but I think, hell yeah. And then I take the boys home and play some more Brotherhood when I get there. I start texting about meeting a match at a bar, like 20 minutes away from me. They swapped up the location like 2 or 3 times. First we're going to one bar, then they say we should go to karaoke, then they say that they want to go to a different bar than the karaoke bar. Why does it matter? I don't know, they all suck. I would much rather just sit and watch some TV, but it's like, I don't know, everyone is so, obviously, it's like stranger danger, you gotta put your safety first, but damn, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna hurt anybody, not physically, and I will certainly not try to hurt anybody mentally. That's I don't know. I keep playing Brotherhood until I get ready to go to the bar. I get dressed and then leave, walk in and meet her. We're going to call her Carrie. We talk for a little bit, and then I hop in the bathroom and decide what I want to ask her about. I whip out my big old notepad full of questions and ask some of them before she mentions that she wants to see a movie. Now You See Me, the 3rd movie in the series, is recently released in theaters. She says that she wants to see it. I ask if we should go and watch. She looks up sometimes and finds the nearest theater with a playtime, I think in like the next 30 minutes. We decide on it and leave a little bit afterwards. We arrive and we sit down in the theater. I do indeed wrap my arm around her. She seems cool with it. The movie's fine. It's like a 7 out of 10. Then we head back to my car. Then we go to the bar. She gets in her car and we say goodbye. Excuse me, that was my throat. I get home and make plans with John to watch some more Arlenauts tomorrow morning. Watch a lot of Vsauce before I head to bed. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think Sunday I was not able to. I think John was busy. I don't know. I can't remember. Set 43, day 6, 11:05 p.m. a.m. Excuse me. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I join the voice channel for John to watch some Arlnauts. 2:15 p.m. we get through episodes 4 and 5. Very fun stuff. And then we watch some Existential Troopers because we do not have the 50 minutes available to watch The Last Laser Master. I can't believe they are done making stuff like this. Rest in peace to Arlnauts. 2:50 p.m. I leave the voice channel and start getting ready for work. Drive in and clock on. I say hi to Richard, Pierce, Ben, and get a cookin'. Eventually, I have to take the front counter. Pardon the language here. I'm going to get a little rude. Some retard comes into the store asking for his 10-cent fuel bonus. I've never heard of this before. I tell him I can't do that. My manager has never informed me of this deal. The dude immediately gets pissy, and he starts being like, well, every store I've been to does this. Why aren't you doing this? I have zero patience. Excuse me. Sorry. In the middle of my rant. I have zero patience for his shit. I tell him he can call customer service if he has a problem. Customer service essentially tells him that I am correct and he is not going to be getting his 10-cent bonus. Of course, he's not done though. He needs some pizza. He walks over to the pizza slice where there's 6 evenly cut slices from one pizza that we baked in the oven. And he's like, are all of these slices equally fresh? And at this point, I don't know. I just want to incinerate him into fine bits. But, I have to continue talking to him and be like, I'm just like, they're all from the same pizza. That's basically all I say. He buys a slice and he tries to explain to me that he isn't retarded. He's like, I can understand why you were confused because yada yada yada. It's like, no man, you were wrong. It's like, he did say he was sorry once, in passing conversation, but yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of want to tear your stomach out of your chest and then check out what you had for lunch. Very, very annoying person. I just want to, stop dealing with him entirely, but he will not stop talking. Fuck these people. I'm tired of trying to be a good person. I'm sorry, I was in a certain way when I was journaling here. I guess I'll read it. Why not? I guess I'm tired of trying to be a good person. I've done a shitty job of it anyways. Evil arc? Question mark? We'll have to see. It is pretty crazy how hard it is to stay calm in front of idiots who just think that they are kings of the world. I do hop on my break at some point. I just want to die. I update my journal while I'm on my break, and at 4:20 p.m., another idiot comes into the store later, complains that we're out of hot dog buns. After they take off, I check the bun drawer, and of fucking course, there's a hot dog bun ready for use, sitting in there. It's like these people, I'm genuinely unsure of how some of these people are actually alive and functioning day to day. You give them all the tools that they need to succeed, and then somehow they just shove the tools up their own asshole, and they call you, I don't know, they call you the devil. Question mark for this entry. I head home and chill out on Brotherhood. I head into Sequence 9, which I cannot fucking complete. Apparently there's a known glitch with the last tower that I have to climb in Sequence 9. Anyways, I sit on that screen looking at Ezio, 90% up a ladder, for a few hours. Well, I'm just sitting on my phone, texting some matches that I made. None are extra promising, but I'm keeping at it, I guess. Penny is not free to watch any Community. She tells me that she's gonna pass. No worries there. The rest of the night is a blur, and I go to bed early, so I'm gonna move on now to Thursday, November 20th, set 43, day 7, 12:40 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I lay in bed until I have to change for work. I am super tired today for some reason getting out of bed. I drive in and clock on. Anna immediately pisses me and Bernard off. She leaves the store right after she did so to Bernard. Apparently 10 minutes before I clocked on, she got back from another location. She was like, I'm back, I'm here to help you, Bernard. And then as soon as I clocked on, she's like, oh, I need to leave again. And it's pretty obvious that she's just fucking off and not doing her job whenever she takes off to grab stuff. She takes her sweet time. Eventually, I do take an early break to escape from her absolute nonsense. At 3:55 p.m., Carrie, if you remember Carrie, texts me at work and asks if I'm free to do something tonight. I say that I can do something when I'm off. At 11:15 p.m., I clock off, head home, shower, and text Carrie to say that I'm ready if she wants to hang out. She asks if I've got my own place, and I tell her that I live with my parents. Then she goes pretty much completely silent. We will get them next time. I message with Penny, start up a stream, watch a couple episodes of Community. We watch the video game episode in the Greendale Heist, where they end up freeing the Dean from Chang's control. After Penny takes off, I do end up, I cry a lot tonight. I really do not enjoy how difficult it is to, I don't know, find the people that matter. It's like there's a lot of searching that you have to go through. And it's weird because obviously I'm like, well, it's really easy to just hang out with Penny, and how is it so hard to find other people like that? I don't know. It's makes it worth it though. Definitely makes it worth looking. I don't really have anything else to say. At 11:40 p.m., I do grab a soda and start preparing to record episode 43 of Resident Bummer, which is what I'm doing right now. Sorry for that volume swap there. I just leaned away from the mic a little bit. I think I'm not doing outros, obviously, you know that. This is the outro bit that I say isn't an outro. I don't feel the need to do outros besides the rating of the week, which is 6.5, 7. I don't know. I'm alive, so that's worth something. The word count for this week is 60,658. There's nothing neat about the number. For some reason, ChatGTP just spews like the worst nonsense about these fucking numbers that I ask it about. This is probably the worst thing that I've heard it so far. This is the second fun fact that it listed about the word, the number 60,658. Number 2 fun fact. It reads like an owl hooting at you. Say it out loud. 60,658. It swoops up and down in pitch exactly like a puzzled owl. It's the feathery number. Don't question it. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean, don't question it? Of course I'm gonna fucking question that, you piece of shit. Fuck off, you fucking robot. Oh my god, terrible. Ugh. God damn. Shove it up your fucking ass, you fucking AI. Other than that, though, I guess it's time for me to ask Am I really making a podcast, or am I just jerking off?